Let's continue Hilchos Tshuva, Shir number 25. Rosh Hashanah, there was a big scale, right? And they put from one side all the mitzvahs, and the second side of the scale all the aveiros, and they see what weighs more, if the side of the mitzvahs or the side of the aveiros. Like the Rambam says in the beginning of Perek Shlishi, everyone, kol echad ve'echad mibnei Adam, all human beings, yesh lo zechuyos ve'avonos, as mitzvahs and aveiros. Misha zechuyos of yeseiros al avonos of ever has more mitzvahs than aveiros is a tzaddik, or misha avonos of yeseiros al zechuyos of ever has more aveiros than mitzvahs is a rasha. The mechza al mechza is a beinani. He says the same thing. It's not only every private person, just also the Medina, the country. It's a Medina tzaddikas. If they have more mitzvahs than averas, so it's a country. The country is tzaddik, and the it's a Medina resha, a bad country. And the same thing is also you have like a Medina, people, town, and the old world also. If the old world is tzaddikim or reshaim, and we could see it also like by Sodom ve'Amora. So the din, what they put on the scale, mitzvahs and averos, was the mitzvahs and averos of the town of Sodom, of Amora, of Adma, of Tzvayim, and of Losha. And Tzoyar was a young town that he didn't have enough averos to be more than the mitzvahs, so that's why they was saved. Yeah, it was built 2 years later, like Rashi explains over there. And that's also in the countries, and then the old world. That was then the time of the Mabul. The old world was more Reshaim than Tzaddikim. So the world went to a Mabul. But from then, it's like Beinoni, or maybe even good. It's interesting because we know there was a lot of bad things in the world, but there was also good people, and the good people do good things, and even that could be that maybe not so much. If we try to see it's Shomrei Torah, how much there was in the world, it's not so much, but every mitzvah weighs so much that gigantic and big mega averis, and the other side don't count against the small mitzvahs. We think it's small, but it's very heavy. It takes space on the scale. And yeah, because the world is so bad and difficult and so hard to do mitzvahs, and every hisgabres, every taiva that we have, and when we misgaber on it is so big and so chashuv by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's why it takes a gigantic place. The Rambam says, but you never could know what's really on the scale of the mitzvahs and averos, what's more heavy, which mitzvah is greater, bigger, weighs more. The shikul zeh, he says it's not numbers. Over there was 5 averos, there was 7 mitzvahs, oh, that's more. No, it's not numbers. It's everything godlon. It's by how big is the mitzvah, how big is the avera. Yesh zechus, there was one mitzvah, she'ikneket kama averos. It could be a few thousand averos from one side, and one small mitzvah from the other side, and that mitzvah weighs more than all the averas together. And it could be, yeah, shenemar, it brings the pasuk, ya'an nimtza boi davar toiv. And from the second side, you have also ava in one avera, she'u keneged kama zechuyos. There was a lot of mitzvahs, and one small avera from the other side weighs more than all these mitzvahs, and we can't know what it goes. Shenemar v'choyte echad ye'abei toiv ha'abei, so that the Rambam brings the pasuk, and how much weighs every mitzvah, we can't know. Ein shoiklin ela bedata shel keil deos, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he the one that knows all what people think, and hu ayoidea, he is the one that knows how much every mitzvah, everything weighs. It's interesting to see the pasuk the Rambam brings, that there is one mitzvah that it's more than a lot of averos. It brings a pasuk, ya'an nimtza b'davar toiv, because it was found by him something good. Where is this pasuk? This pasuk, it says about Avia, the son of Yerovam, the king Yerovam ben Nevat, had a son Avia. Avia was sick, and his mother dressed up. They shouldn't know she's the wife of the king, she's the queen, and she came to the Navi, and that was that time, and she wanted he should tell her what's going to be with her son, with Avia, is going to be healthy or not. And when she's going to come to the prophet, to the Navi, that time, so he tells the people, tell the wife of Yerovam that's coming now, yeah, and he knows exactly what's happening, and he tells her, you will get a punishment, the whole family of Yeravam ben Nevat is going to get a punishment. But this son, Avia ben Yeravam, he will be in a better situation. He will come to Kever Israel. He's going to be in a better situation. Why? Because it was found in him something good that he made, that he did. One mitzvah. What's so special about that mitzvah? So the Gemara explains us that this Davar Toiv that was found by him was that Ozav Mishmartoi, he was a god, one of the gods that was in charge. The Yidden in that time shouldn't be Oile Regel, shouldn't go to Aliyah Regel, to Yerushalayim, to Beis HaMikdash. And he left his Mishmeres, he left his job that he's supposed to do, and he himself, ve'ala regel, and he went to Yerushalayim to Beis HaMikdash. Now, his whole life he did big averes. His whole family was big Rishayim. But there was one mitzvah that he did, and it's that more than all the averes that he did. What's so special about that mitzvah? It's one mitzvah. But how Avia ben Yeravam grew up, that if Yidden will go to Yerushalayim, and they see over there the king of Beis David, Rechavam, that's sitting in the Azara, and his father, Yeravam ben Nevat, needs to stand, like everyone needs to stand in the Azara from Beis HaMikdash, and then people v'shava ha'mamlacha el Beis David, kevarishayna, everyone would leave the kingdom of Yeravam and go to the kingdom of Rechavam, of Beis David. It's something small, but it was very hard for him. And that's why even one small mitzvah changes all his averas and yanim tzabay davar toiv. We can't know what's really the mishkal and what's more heavy and the scale of Shamayim. Shkoyach.